Hello from me, Lazarus. We continue with the next lesson of the course on creating a website from scratch, as we are currently in this part, which is the additional of the CSS lessons. These are the chapters that are not included on the website for free. We are currently looking at Chapter 9, Types of Layout Designs. Like last time, we talked about breakpoints. And we saw what are the types of breakpoints, and we made one breakpoint, for mobile only. And now we'll look at the option, which is the scheme that we're using here for 2 control points. Then we have 3 groups of media queries, rules for desktop computers, for tablets, and for mobile phones. We'll choose the first control point to be at 768 pixels, for tablets, and for mobile phones. We'll specify it later. Here's a sample of what the site will look like. This will be, right, on desktop computers, it will be divided into 4 columns. Here is the HTML code. Here is the CSS code. In the second variant, each block is a separate section. The sections are located in 2 blocks, left and right, and each has 2 sections, and all are located in the common block main. And now we're going to write media rules for the tablet layout, with the following code in the CSS file. We're just writing the changes. Here they're at 50%. See how they will look, and for mobile phones we will choose 480 pixels. And here is what they're going to look like, and what the code for them will be. This is where it's going to be 100%. And I'll end this lesson by saying that breakpoints can also be created in either M or REM units, with the idea that different scaling factors can produce different results from the expectation. And with the units M or REM, this problem will disappear. The conversion, as you know, is very easy. According to this formula, divide by 16 and we get this. And finally, I'll add one thing. Recently, a theory has been gaining traction, to design the mobile version of the site first, and some developers have even come up with a special term for this, mobile first. But I'm not a fan of this technology, because in my opinion, it's putting the cart before the horse, because it's more important how it looks on a desktop screen, than on mobile phones. That's my view. So I won't examine this approach. And finally, I'll just show you the site as responsive, so that you can see how it works in practice. Here's our site. We reduce the width and voila! You see what happens, and when it's reduced for mobile, you get the following. That's all for this lesson. Best regards.